Hi guys. This is my second time trying to record my story. I'm gonna make it as short as possible. Um, Sorry, I'm getting text messages. I'm gonna try to make it as short as possible. It's not a lot. Um, so I was born December 27th, 1999. So I'm almost 16. Yay. Um, Sorry. Um, when I was, well, my mother, she has always been addicted to something, pills, alcohol, whatever. And when I was, I guess, just born, they found drugs in my blood. So, um, they took me away from her and placed me in my grandma's custody for a while. She got custody back later. I'm not sure how long, but since then my grandma has been like a mother to me. To this day I call her mama and mommy. So she is like my mother. She is my mother. Um when I was little, my grandma's mother lived with us for a while. Um I was as young as two, yeah. Um, I don't remember much about her, but they told me she loved me very much, and I was her world, and she was mine. So, she passed away when I was 4. Um, yeah. Um, I wish I remembered more about her, but I don't. I was only 4, so yeah. I guess I took her death really hard. Even though I was a child, I guess I understood and I took it really hard. Um, my mother would give me pills, I guess to sleep or something. I'm not sure how the story goes, but she says I got a hold of the pills and took a bunch of them. So yeah, um, fun, right? Yeah. um, okay, fast forward into school. I was always bigger than the kids in school, like always. Um, so I was bullied a lot about my weight. Um, I was smart. Um, so I was just bullied about those things. In 4th grade, I kind of realized that I was depressed. Um, I remember writing an email to one of my teachers, and I just reread it lately and wrote recently, and I'm like, oh yeah, yeah, definitely. But I didn't tell any of my parents or anything. I don't even think I knew what word depressed meant. Um, okay, and since I want to say 4th grade up, my mother has had an alcohol problem. So that, affecting me and the bullying. So it was just kind of like a build up of things, I guess. In 6th grade, I, well, actually, the summer of 6th grade. So, like, I was in 5th grade going to 6th that summer. Well, next year, if that makes sense. I don't know if I'm explaining it well, but anyway, I started self-harming. Um, I went to camp, and I guess I got caught, and I told my parents. Um, they sent me to therapy. I told them, well, no, not the first time. I told them I wouldn't do it. I did it again. They sent me to therapy. I didn't want to be in therapy, so I promised not to do it again. So they took me out, and I did it again. The third time, they didn't know I was still doing it. Um, learned a different way to hide it, you know? So, um, sixth grade, sixth grade, I fell into a really deep depression. Um, not sure, not quite sure why, but, I know in 10th grade I was really sick. I have TMJ, so, and at that time the TMJ stopped me from going to school, and it was pretty bad. So, yeah, wait one second, sorry. Um, I like music, so I'm gonna play music. um, yeah, it got really bad, and I wasn't able to go to school. I wasn't able to go to school, and I guess that made it worse. I don't know why, not like not being around children, but being around children now bothers my anxiety, so I don't know. But I, yeah. Um, but I want to say from fourth up, also my mother would mentally and emotionally abuse me. She would call me all types of names. So eventually I started believing it. Um, she would call me fat. So I began fasting and purging and working out all the time. Just different things. Um, I lost almost 50 pounds. So, yeah, that was, yeah. And, it got better. My, my eating and stuff, eating habits got better a little bit. Um, so, recently, last year, yeah, last year, or last school year, I was, I was put in a psychiatric care because I was suicidal. And I've definitely been suicidal in the past, but haven't told anybody. Of attempted suicide, haven't told anybody. So, at this point, I just kind of felt like I don't, like, I know if I go to school today, I'm going to hurt myself. Had a plan, everything. Um, I ended up telling, well, actually, Angela helped me with this. She ended up telling my grandma for me. I just couldn't do it at all. Like, my grandma is my heart. She is my world. Without her, I have no idea what I'm gonna do or what I don't know. But, she helped me, talked, they sent me to the hospital. I ended up staying for 4 days. So, yeah. Actually, it was really fun. I had lots of fun. there I was diagnosed with depression, anxiety, and EDNOS. So yeah, my parents didn't really take the eating disorder diagnosis serious because at that time I binged more than I purged. I was staying at a okay weight, so I was fine, you know. But yeah, that's not the deal all the time. Um, yeah. Um, Now I am in therapy for my depression and anxiety, and kind of forced to talk about my eating disorder. I don't really like talking about it at all. Um, I just really, really don't like talking about it. Um, so I'm kind of forced to talk about it in therapy instead of um. Anyway, I'm on meds. I'm on Prozac, and it's helping, and I'm doing a bit better. So yeah, um, my mother is still an alcoholic. She's been an alcoholic. Um, we're working on it. My mother is a big part of how I developed these things, I believe, anyway. Um, so yeah, we're kind of still working on that. We realize she's not going to stop for me or anybody else, so we have to work around that and figure out something else to help me and my grandma and the rest of the family. Um, just it's not good for my health at all, so we definitely have to figure something out. Um, what else? Am I missing anything? I'm not like reading off anything. It's kind of off the head. Sorry, I'm like yawning. You know like how you no, that's like sneezing. But I feel like I'm gonna yawn, but I'm not yawning. um, yeah, I think that's it. Not much to tell. Um, yeah, there's my little crappy short story. I hope you enjoyed it, and um, I just want you to know that I love you and you are wanted. Like, you are wanted, and oh, just I love you so much, and don't be afraid. I think it's some way you can like send messages on here. Send a message to me if you just want to talk, you know. But you are loved always, even if you don't feel like it sometimes. I love you so much, and I hope you have a good weekend. And yeah.